This trade on my screen was one of the trades that actually boosted our confidence and morale again, because we had 4 losses in a row. So we took one trade, I think, on Wednesday to Euro JPY. We ended in like 1%, break even, just took some profit. And but this trade gave us 1:3. So it's very special to me and my community. Okay. So I'm going to do a breakdown on this particular trade. So this is USD JPY, as you can see on my screen. Regardless of any strategy you trade, you must fall into losses in a row or wins in a row. You have to understand that that's probability for you. You cannot beat it. You understand? You just only learn how to dance with it. And when it comes, accept and stick to your plan. Be rigid. Don't change strategies. It will just eventually kill you. The first thing I did was to go down to what the daily time frame. The daily time frame. What can I see from the daily time frame? I can already see that we were pushing lower. Do you understand? At that particular point, we were around this region, I guess, or this region. Yes, we're pushing lower. So the daily time frame is showing me a bearish structure. If I go down to my 4-hour time frame, all right, go down to my 4-hour time frame. What do I want to see? Do you understand? I want to see what the structure is saying on the 4-hour time frame. What the structure is saying on the 4-hour time frame, I saw that okay, we're pushing what's bearish too, because this was where price was at that point before we took the trade. You understand? So this was a bearish structure too. Then now, since this is a bearish structure, I can identify that okay, this was the last low. This has not happened yet. This was the last low that was created after this high. You understand? That was where, so we were at somewhere at this place. Then before this happened, this has not happened yet. Since the 4-hour is bearish, we have identified that this was the last low it created after this high. I go back to my 1-hour. What is now the 1-hour saying? Now remember, the 4-hour is bearish, the daily is bearish. So now what's the 1-hour saying? Do you understand? Is it making sense now? So on the 1-hour, I can see that okay, fine. On the 1-hour, we're moving bullish. Sorry, we're moving bearish too on the 1-hour. So at that point, we were at this region. Do you understand? This was where we are. And I can see that, okay, we're moving bearish. So where was the last low? Where was the last break of structure? It was this point on the 1-hour. So if I move to the line chart, I'm going to get the correct zone. I don't want the wicks. I just want the zone. So this is it. All right. So change back to the candlestick chart. So you can see that the daily is bearish. The 4-hour is bearish. The 1-hour is bearish. Good. Identify my zone for the day for me to take a trade. So coming into that day, that was Wednesday, during London session, price was just rejecting that zone. I said, okay, fine. I'm going to only take the trade during the New York session. All right, because it's USD JPY. All right. So moving down to the 5-minute time frame, which is now my entry time frame, going down to the 5-minute. So you can see this is the zone that I marked. All right, this is the zone that I marked. And I said, okay, fine. What is happening here? On the 5-minute time frame, I can see we have a push, exhaustion, failed to take out this high. Price started moving bearish. Do you understand? So at this region, you can see that with this formation, you can see that this is a bearish formation. You can see lows are being taken out on the 5-minute. So the whole time frame is telling me one particular thing. Maybe bearish. Do you understand? It means that I should sell. So price reacted there. Once it was New York session, I saw that formation and I looked for an entry, I think somewhere around there. And then we just placed our stop loss above, I think about 30 pips here. Then we targeted 90 pips stop loss. You understand? 90 pips take profit. All right. So 1:3 was hit, as you can see on the screen. And also 1:2 was hit because we have to take profits 1:3 and 1:2. All right, so we took out that low and you can see immediately price reversed back. Do you understand? So that was the beautiful trade we caught on Wednesday, the April 16th. And it's really beautiful because this particular trade and the Euro JPY trade we took break even previously helped in covering our losses. That's the 4 losses we had in a row. I hope with this breakdown you have learned 1 or 2 things. You can see how simple I just really mapped it. It's not that simple. You understand? But if you understand what I understand, then it is going to be simple. So if you love this video, please give me a follow, comment, share to somebody who needs to watch this video to help him or her analyze the same way I did. I'm going to cut the video now. Should I go? Yes, I need to go. Peace.